So my first question I have for y'all is, you have a new song coming out, Wavelength. What can you tell us about the song?
What can we tell you about the song? Hang on, are you getting me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, oh, cool. What can we tell you about Wavelength? I feel I can confidently say for all of us, it's our favourite song that we've put out so far in our careers, right, Harv?
Definitely.
Yeah, we're very, very proud of this one. It came out brilliantly by accident, to be honest. It was just one of those moments where it just worked. Cal came in with the acoustic version. We brought it into our producer amongst a bunch of other songs like we normally do, and this one just came out in a way where we're just like, this really works. And then obviously it's been quite a few months of us teasing it on TikTok and other social media, and it's been the best. It's not even out yet, but it's been the best response we've had from people naturally. Even a musician that we know just took it upon himself to cover it on TikTok like a good month or 2 months before it's even out. So we know, we definitely feel like there's something very special about this song for us. Yeah, we're very, very excited to share it. Timeless, I think that particular person told me after a few beers. He said, that was Rob Harv. He had quite a few beers, and he said that is a timeless song. So that's, big praise, and we humbly agree with him. So I hope Americans understand sarcasm, because I will say a lot of things that seem very cocky throughout this interview.
Yeah, I was going to say, I reckon, Jasper, you probably, your sense of humor, I don't think Americans would get at all.
No, not at all.
I think Americans would maybe think you're just a massive,
dick.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing I say, if I say anything in a certain way, it is all sarcastic and not meant. I'm a very humble person, really.
I love sarcasm, so.
Oh, good, you get it. You get it. The Atlanteans get it. The Atlanteans.
Yeah.
So is Wavelength like the start of a new era for ISLA RICO?
Well, I mean, I think it's definitely, it carries the same sort of message that we've been trying to spread throughout all of ISLA RICO. Like, the whole vibe of ISLA RICO is escapism and going to that, that special place that takes you out of the grey world. I think both of our countries aren't in the best places at the moment, and we're trying to be that sort of escapism, like I say, escapism for people. And it's about getting on that wavelength, and all being on the same wavelength of just, positive vibes. We're here to have a good time, not a long time. And I don't know if I'd say it's a new era, but it's definitely, I think, going to be the first step into where people are like, oh no, these guys are, these are some serious guys about what they're doing.
Yeah, like Harvey said, like every time we've gone to record, we've managed to get like a little bit closer to having a song that encapsulates the ISLA RICO message just a bit further. And this one probably really hits the nail on the head.
Yeah, if anything, I feel like things we've put out has kind of been leading us up to this point. So if anything, it kind of feels like the start of the ISLA RICO era. If anything, it feels like we've been kind of feeling it out for the last few years, and now we're like, we've got our identity. We kind of know our sound, and that's where we want to go.
It's kind of like the evolution is like Laying in the Summer Rain. Then Dave kind of carries on that message.
Mm-hmm.
Then It's Been a Minute.
Yeah.
Also, and then Wavelength is just very like, okay, we nailed it this time.
Like the cherry on top.
Yeah, we really nailed the message.
Yeah.
So will there be a music video for the new song,
or? Currently, Winnie, you want to take this? No. Okay. Currently, no, there's no plans. Purely because we can't afford it at the moment. Because this isn't the only song to come, so we have to think about ahead of all that stuff as well. But never say never, because there's nothing stopping us should the opportunity arise to go and make one and put it out. And also when we went and recently did the shoot for like the photos, TikToks. We got a lot of video footage, which we could do something with. Yeah, and there's also a meeting tomorrow about something as well, which I'll update you on later, Harv. So maybe that's wait and see. I'm saying no, but don't say never.
The door's not completely shut. It's just it's closing.
It's closed. It's open ajar. It's open ajar.
Nice. So, what is the band's songwriting process like? Like, how do y'all write a song?
Well, we're lucky in this band. There's some very, very talented songwriters. And I feel like the way it works is a lot of the time, I mean, the bulk of the writing is done by, Cal and Jasper. And I feel like a lot of the time they, I feel like Jasper should be answering this question, I'll be honest, but I'll do my best. They come together with ideas already sort of there. And, then we go to the studio, and then, that's where I chuck my 2 pence in, and we sort of break it. Yeah, we break it down, and thank you. And that's where we start to break it down, mix ideas, and start to come up with either new melodies, new lyrics, new whatever. And that's where the layers come in. Jasp, I mean, you can give your take.
No, I think you hit the nail on the head perfectly there, Harv. We're very lucky. Cal manages to, amongst all our responsibilities and jobs we have to do on a daily basis in this band, Cal, more than anyone, finds the time to crank out his ideas to bring into the studio most. But it's a very, luckily, it's a very collaborative process, especially when we work with Andy Gannon, who, he's worked with like Clean Bandit and Rudimental. You might know those people. I was just going to say my favorite thing you've ever answered on that one, Harv, was we had a meeting with our label when we first met them, and Harvey described Cal as the best songwriter he's ever met, and described me as knowing exactly where a guitar riff fits. So that was nice. Cheers, Harv. Jasper just has his ability to know when a guitar should be.
See, I didn't word it the best way, clearly, but I meant it in the most nice, like, complimentary way of like he doesn't have to think about it. He's just a natural musician. Like, he just knows where things should be and what they should be. Like, he's got that really active listening. And I didn't word it the best, clearly. But
no, I never took it to heart. I didn't forget it either. So.
Clearly, because that was a while ago.
So, is there like an album in the works now that you're at a label and everything?
Fantastic question. No.
It's the short answer.
We've chatted about it. We're a long road off because we still have a lot of growth to achieve as a band, and we're still in our early stages of trying to get our footing in the industry. It'd be fantastic. As soon as the conversation comes up, I'm instantly terrified, because we know how much time, work, and money it is to do an EP of 4 songs or 5 songs. Imagine an album with our current resources and limited time. We have to work day jobs, and music is expensive. And to put an album out, we don't feel we're at the level yet where we know that would be successful.
And I feel like it would be a bit of a waste as well, to be honest. Like you say, we've got a lot of growth to do. So I want to put out an album when we've got, the optimal audience there to appreciate it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe hopefully this batch of songs is more successful than the last ones, and then the ones after that is more successful, and then hopefully all you American listeners out there discover us, go listen, decide we're the best English band you've ever heard since One Direction, obviously, and the Beatles, and them lot. And it'd be fantastic to have that time justified to put aside and go and make an album without pulling our hair out and crying every night. Pre-save wavelength.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, please.
I already have, so you know.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we're on that road to 1,000 pre-saves, which was stupidly ambitious. We're already regretting it. So
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what the numbers are off the last couple of days. I feel like they're good.
Yeah.
Compared to previous releases, obviously. We might. I don't know. Would we be over 100 now? We'll find out tomorrow, actually.
Exactly.
Who knows? But thank you very much, Lindsey. That means a lot to us. And anyone that's listening, I assume Lindsey's going to put a link in this video to pre-save for wavelength.
Definitely.
So you do that. And if you do that, that gets us a bit closer to doing an album and coming to America, which would be the ultimate dream.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you don't have any plans to come stateside anytime soon.
We would love to. Like a lot of when I look back at when ISLA RICO was first, birthed, a lot of the imagery and a lot of the vibe that we were looking at was stateside. It was a lot of, the California stuff like that. Looking at, the sunsets, the neon lights, all of that stuff that comes with being on stateside. I know, and just personally, I know we would all, it's like a bucket list thing, isn't it? Like, for me, I would love to play somewhere like the Troubadour or something like that. That's like one of my dream venues to play. So yeah, we definitely have ambitions to get on a plane and get over there.
No, that's why you mentioned the Troubadour, because my friend actually is playing there this weekend. So
no way. Really? Well, tell your friend I'm jealous of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to get to that point. Me and Cal, we went to LA once before COVID and fell in love with it. And like Harvey said, the start of the band, we are a bunch of English boys from rainy England who wish we were cool California kids. We're cool, but we ain't California kids. But a lot of it is longing for that, which English people do. So if you're in the right parts of America, you're very lucky. And we'll get to where would you like to do? Obviously, LA, like you said, Troubadour. That's a would love. New York's closer.
I really like Arizona, not for any like music based reasons. I just want to go to Arizona, and I think to say playing in Arizona, and it's like whenever I look at tour posters and I see the little AZ, do you know what I mean? I want that to say that on my tour poster. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been to Arizona. It is well up.
Yeah, it is
well up, but quite well cool. I went to a really cool park there once. Some cool parks. Yeah, we could go. Oh, imagine the photo shoot we could do in the desert.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
We wouldn't even have to go bring a cactus in.
We could have done all of our like EP single covers so far. We could have actually got in real life.
There's no way we're going all the way to America and not getting a single cover out of it. Imagine.
100%.
Yeah. If anyone doesn't know us, ISLA RICO is also always about cactus, and they're not very common in England.
No.
If you get one in a garden centre, they're well expensive. So any natural grown cactus out there, we're all over that.
Yeah.
So America, we want ya. I accidentally did a little reference to them old, Uncle Sam, we want you. The ones I mean?
Oh yeah. Like the war poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apart from that, yeah.
Well, America wants him, or at least I do. So come to America, and I'll be there. So
amazing.
Thank you very much. Would you ever come to England?
I want to so bad. I'm hoping to go in a few months, but I don't know.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let us know when you do, because we've got more shows coming up. We literally an hour ago announced our next London show, which is a big one, and there'll be more to announce as well. So message us when you know you are coming, and we'll get you on that guest list, seeing as obviously you've already got your flights to pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not cheap, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah, thank you.
So you just recently opened for Holler in Manchester. How was that gig?
Yeah, it was really, really good. It was it's kind of everything you wanted from a show. It sounded great. We played great. The crowd were fantastic, and it was really nice vibes after the show as well, hanging out with everyone. We met a lot of people that we hadn't met before, but it's always daunting when you go in as a support act. Like everyone that is there wearing Holler t-shirts, as they should be, because they were really good, by the way. Big fan of those guys. But yeah, everyone seemed to want to have a conversation with us after and have a photo, and seemed to be coming to our next Manchester show. There were 2 girls that just came for us because they saw Around the Mad, which is really cool. Remember those girls, Harv?
Yeah, I know. It was reassurance that those things actually work. Like,
Yeah.
Instagram aren't just taking my money. They
No.
do put some people.
Oh my God, organic growth and advertisement. It works.
Yeah, no, but no, like Jeff said, it was really good. It was nice sometimes it's a bit nice to be a support act, because you can walk into a gig where you've not had the pressure of selling it out. Of course, you've got to bring your your end of the support, but you've not got all the added extra responsibilities. So sometimes it's nice to just come to a support show and just take it in. And like Jeff said, the crowd were great. The Holler guys, they're such nice lads, and their bass player as well. She was a lovely lady. Yeah, just a great night overall. Like Jeff said, the vibes were good from the minute we got there to the minute we left. So that tells you it was a good day.
And we sold some merch. It was
we sold some merch. We sold some merch as well.
Yeah. We did a great job that night. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, and we had, sorry, we're probably spending far too long on this question, but we had Brad play with us for the first time as well.
Yeah, we had live bass with us, which
Finally
makes a massive difference.
Yeah, we're a 5-piece finally. So our live sound is about to evolve and go to a whole new level.
Mm-hmm.
The next couple of shows, just you see. Yes.
Well, I know you have some shows coming up at the end of the month. You're playing the Tramlines Fringe, and you're also playing my notes, The Lost Cat, and you're playing 3 shows back to back to back. Are there any nerves there playing 3 shows in a row like Taylor Swift?
No, not. I mean, for me personally, no. I'm actually looking forward to it, because it's like, with all of us living at the different ends of the country, it's not always easy to get rehearsal time. So to me, I'm just looking forward to it, because I'm like, by that 3rd gig, we're gonna be so tight. Like, we're gonna sound so good.
You get a nice momentum as well. It's not like, oh, cool, I play a show and then I go back to my job.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like
boom, boom, boom. We just have a great momentum. We're gonna be so good on that last one.
And I think we've been doing this so long now. Because I mean, there was a point when we were doing tours when we were doing like 4 shows a day. So I think any nerves that we used to have kind of left then. For me, it's just second nature for me now. Like, speaking personally, going up on stage and doing our thing is kind of, that's the bit I love most about the band. So if anything, I don't get nervous. I just get excited.
It's when we feel like the Power Rangers. When we feel full force team Megazord is about to come out.
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
No matter what you think of the band, or if you're not into that type of music, we just have this feeling of like, yeah, you just wait. You're about to see it.
Yeah, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
So, are there any plans for an ISLA RICO tour?
Yes, that question. My answer, our collective answer for that is no.
Okay.
No comment. Harvey, what would you say?
I would say I love playing for this team. It's been I love this game.
We needed English football references on an American channel. Everyone will be like,
I know, yeah. No one's gonna get it.
I did it. I watched football.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So, you're American. You all saw the Andrew Garfield interviews when everyone was asking him if he was in Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the equivalent to that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not the wolf. I think that's what you were saying.
Nice. So now I'm trying to. So there's song, I follow all your music, but in the song Mine in the Morning, there's a lyric that says, with a donkey and an odor. I'm guessing that's a Shrek reference and you're a Shrek fans, but I wanted clarification.
Yeah, that just you know the story behind that lyric.
Yeah. So it's a shame Cal's not here because it's speaking on behalf of him because he wrote that song entirely.
Yeah.
But that song kept, while we were during our first EP, we were just throwing songs out in the studio and showing the producer and just seeing what stuck and just any like voice memos we had on our phone. And Cal happened to write a song. He never intended it to be like an ISLA RICO thing, it was just a thing. But while we're going through him, he wrote a song about after he had just met his girlfriend, and I think one of their first few dates they just stayed and watched Shrek and listened to Earth, Wind and Fire in the car. So both those references are in there. So that's about Cal meeting his lovely lady. And that song made it in. Our girlfriends are a bit pissed off that none of their songs have made it onto the EP yet, but weren't good enough. So the songs, not the ladies, obviously. But yeah, so that's Mine in the Morning is very much a very intimate, personal song, which turned into a very public ISLA RICO banger, and it's great. It's great, underappreciated. I'd even say as a song.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely tune. Lovely tune.
Well,
Lovely story.
First EP is called Eternal Optimist, but speaking of Optimist, what are your thoughts on the new Dua Lipa album, Rise of Optimism?
We're currently waiting a response from our lawyer on the lawsuit because she clearly saw our EP and thought, I like what those guys are doing. Nah. Obviously, I'm not. Yeah, I know Dua Lipa has not ripped us off. Obviously, I love that album. I was very excited because of Kevin Parker being massively involved, and I think Dua is great at what she does, and I think she works with really, really talented producers and songwriters. So we always look forward to seeing what work that team turns out. And you can't really go wrong with Tame Impala, obviously being a big influence on ISLA RICO as well. I did enjoy watching him come out with her on Glastonbury.
Yeah, that was cool.
Doing his thing. I love how everything was so big, like theatrical budget, and he just came out in his shirt and jeans, looking like he'd just woken up.
That's how you know you've made it.
That's how you know you've made it.
You just rock up and smash the place.
No, he literally just got off the bus at Glastonbury. No one knew who he was. Came on, played a little ditty. There's that boom, Kevin Parker. So yeah, Drew is it's got a great album.
Nice.
You know what? Even the cover, I remember seeing the cover for that and thinking like, damn, that's a cool cover. Never really thought that's something we'd do.
Dua always does it right. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a bit of Dua. She's always grooving.
I know. She did rip off our unreleased song "Do Stop Now." You know, "Dance the Day Away." Pissed off about that.
I know. I feel like we must have a mole in our camp.
Oh yeah, someone's leaking all the good shit and giving it to Dua.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Dua Lipa actually. Was watching clips from Glastonbury before I hopped on here, so that's so funny that you mentioned.
Funny.
So speaking of songs, what was the last song you each played on Spotify?
I'm excited to hear Harvey's one.
Mine is. Do you know what? It's probably our song. Do you know? I listened to a lot of podcasts at the minute, so I haven't actually listened to like a fresh new song. But let me quickly go and look for you.
While you do that, I'll tell you mine. Chappelle Rome.
I went
into Costa today to ask the staff to pre-save our song, and we all got chatting about Chappelle Rome. And I can't remember what the song is. Yeah, I can't. Well, no, they pre-saved it first. I can't remember what the song is, but you know the one.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me look it up.
My last song was Dave by ISLA RICO.
Oh.
Great tune. Loading. I lied. It's Blink-182. Feeling this.
Not sure the one. So
Listen to both today.
nice. So I heard your name after a tiki bar. I'm curious, what is your drink of choice?
Mm.
Drink of choice. For me, it's if we're not talking like ciders and beers and that, we'll ignore those because we're talking tiki vibe. Then again, this isn't very tiki. It's probably just like a pink gin, you know. I love a pink gin.
Ooh.
Love a pink gin, yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a little pina colada.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can never go wrong.
Those are
How about yours, Lindsay?
I don't drink often, but I do like to do margarita. I've had one or two of those.
Oh.
Do you know what, Lindsay? I'm going to go with you because, to be honest, I know there's cocktails I like more than pink gin. However, I do not drink.
Wow.
Therefore, I do not know the names of them. So I can say, yeah, I like the red one. I like the blue one. But it's like, I don't know what they are because I'm not a drinker. I very rarely drink. So,
Well, actually,
yeah.
for speaking any kind of drink, there's this drink here in America. I don't know if it's over in England, and it's called Jamaican Me Happy, and it's a wine cooler, and it has like hardly any alcohol, but it's like my favorite, and I'm like,
Okay. I mean, I like the name of it. That makes me want to drink it. So I don't know. I mean, we might have it here. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
You're making me happy. It sounds like
I can't imagine. I feel like I would know that if it was here.
I don't
To be
know.
fair, Harv, I don't think you go out enough to bars to find out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pinks. Go to Pinks and Milton Keynes and find out. Ask them.
I don't go to Pinks. If anyone knows what that is, I do not go to Pinks.
Oh, wow.
It's a rite of passage. Anyone goes to England, anyone from America, if you ever come to England, Buckingham Palace, Stonehenge, Pinks, Milton Keynes.
Okay.
It's just a club. It's not a very good club.
Well, my final question is, do you each have a recommendation? Now, this could be anything. It could be the same or different. This could be like a movie, a show, a song, a phrase, advice, anything. Just any sort of recommendation.
My recommendation would be Pre-Save Wavelength by ISLA RICO, their upcoming single. It is the best song they've ever made and highly likely the best song you'll hear this summer.
Well, Jasper did the obvious. So I'm going to say watch Lord of the Rings. Support Liverpool. And, I don't know, read the Bible.
And be kind to dogs.
Yes.
Read your Bible and be kind to dogs. There you go.
I have 2 dogs right here. So their names are Charlie and Lola, like the TV show.
Yeah, I used to know Charlie and Lola.
Yeah.
Was that in America?
It was in America. We had a load of British television that aired here when I was like 5.
Do you have Peppa Pig?
Yes, we have it. We have a theme park in Orlando.
No way. We always think we just get loads of American TV. We never thought you guys get loads of English TV.
I'm gonna do a weird flex.
Okay.
I knew Peppa Pig.
Oh.
Like the voice actress of Peppa Pig, I used to know her.
Nice.
We used to be under the same acting agency when I was little.
Nice. Oh, you used to do acting.
Yeah. Before music.
Okay.
I did that. I will return one day, but I need to make a name for myself in music, so I don't have to do any auditions. I can just walk into roles.
Nice flex, though.
Thanks, Jasper.
I'm trying to think I can top it, but
hey, you can't top Peppa Pig, mate. She's TV royalty.
No. I did go into a private club in London once behind Bob Geldof, but Peppa Pig's pretty massive. I feel like more people today know who Peppa Pig is than Bob Geldof. So
true.
I know both of them are, so I know, but
Yeah. To be fair, he didn't know I was behind him. I was just in the queue. But you actually knew that.
Yeah. He doesn't know he met Jasper, but Jasper
No.
met him.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the interview and taking time out. of
No,
your
thank
busy
you. Thank you
week.
for getting in touch.
Well, thank you so much, Lindsay.